Yo,
This presentation will prove that Leah Michelle cannot read. Are you ready, Stanz?
I'm ready. Disclaimer.
So this is a bit of a disclaimer.
Good intro. Good intro.
So this is the background of the theory. It all stems from her castmate on Glee, who released an autobiography, and it had a particular really bad moment where Leah Michelle had a really bad scene with some guy's granddaughter and was like really horrible to them on set. But every time she is interviewed, she refuses to elaborate on any of that specific part of her autobiography, and she just simply states to the interviewer, like, read my book.
Do you think she's trying to sell more copies, or does she not want to be...
So a lot of people say that kind of stuff, and it's just to sell more copies. But in this particular instance, it seems like that she's saying this because she knows if she doesn't talk about it, Leah Michelle will never find out because she can't read the book.
Wait, I'm sorry. Like, this is invisible. It's like saying ice cream, but spelling it. ICE, or saying WALK instead of walk in front of your dog. Leah Michelle will never find out. People won't read the book and tell her. Okay, this is the basis for the theory.
This is the basis.
She's hiding the clue, top secrets, conspiracy theory style.
So yeah, the final part is she grew up on Broadway acting from when she was a child, so she never had the time to learn how to read and write, which is also insane. That is the basis of the theory. Here is some of the evidence. Right. So Leah has written 2 books. Instantly, she can't be illiterate then, right?
Yeah, that is tough if she's written 2 books, although ghostwriters exist. Oh, here's the book.
However, her first book mainly only contains pictures, beauty tips, and I think some recipes on like cooking things.
What a crazy book. That's everything.
Yeah, the theory would suggest that she probably just said that to her like PA. And
yeah,
PA,
I really like lemon meringue pie or something. And they're like, oh, fucking
just add a recipe of that in there. Why not?
Yeah, just Google it.
And then the second book is even funnier.
Yeah,
it's just a journal.
Okay, saying that she wrote 2 books is crazy. Oh, that's funny.
So there are multiple pictures and evidence of her when she's like signing autographs, where she's just holding the chalk up to it, and she clearly hasn't written what is on there. There's 2 pictures to show of her just fake signing books because she's just holding the thing and smiling.
Got it. Now there is something written in this second one. Supposedly she wrote this.
So she's signing things in this, but this is crazy.
It's
like she tried to like see what Leah Michelle would look like as a signature, and someone else did a signature, and then she tried to copy it. And it's like, what does that say?
I love it. It looks great. What are you talking about? It looked like a signature.
Supposed to say Leah Michelle?
This, I see. Okay, it's a big L. It's a huge looping L. L. And then something. But honestly, that's kind of aloof. I like it. It could just be a big L and M, is it? Better image. Oh, I see the M now. Okay,
is it the same thing, Leah? Or is this proof of her signing it?
Oh, yeah, this could be someone at home falsifying, for sure.
Yeah, because if we've not seen her write that, an assistant written it.
Yeah, that's true. This might not even be her hand. I've seen a lot of hands in my time. What is her middle initial? That could help us. She must have one, though.
I don't think she does.
You don't think she has a middle name?
Lots of people don't have middle names.
What?
You know people don't have middle names. Right?
Yeah, I actually told the story once on stream. I don't know if we ever made it into a YouTube video of the time we committed election fraud in 2016 by being poll workers and switching where we were doing the polls. And a person's mom came to visit their son because she was like so proud of him for volunteering at the polls. And when they introduced her to the kid, she said, "That's not my son." And he lied and said, "No, that's my name. It's a very basic name. Last name is Johnson." And she goes, "Well, then what's your middle name?" And he went, "I don't have one." And she screamed, "That's illegal." I think, to be fair to her, her son was missing. Something is happening here. And someone is saying that it's her son. It's like a movie. It's such a funny story. We wanted to switch it so that we could all be at the same polling place. And so we required one person to swap. But when they swapped, we didn't think the mom would come to visit. And so with lying on the name, I think all it taught me was that it is very possible to rig the polls. Oh, sorry. We're on the next one. The Ellen Show. You ready for the Ellen Show?
Yeah, this is fine. Okay. So basically, these 2 clips are a bit hit and miss for me. So they're given a whiteboard and they have to write a name on the whiteboard. So
she is writing a name on the whiteboard, which would be very easy for anyone who knows how to write and knows their friend's name.
It's very inconclusive, and I think it's very funny.
So it does nothing. Okay, we're gonna watch.
Part of the theory thinks that people have already written something on her whiteboard for every single one.
But then for every one, she would have to what? Like erase it? You can't have.
Well, yeah, there's very suspicious cuts.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so she writes theoretically. Darren's on it.
Theoretically, she wrote Darren, yeah. Her handwriting was actually okay. It wasn't, like, awful. But this one,
that was a
she hasn't
suspicious
written
cut.
anything.
She has not written anything.
She hasn't written anything. Her pen has not touched the whiteboard.
Ready? Turn around.
But she's written something.
That is a little weird.
Right? The only one we didn't see write anything? That's crazy. So she turns the board, and I think you can see it was blank, and she is now writing something. This almost disproves the whole theory, because she is clearly writing something.
If it's Darren and it's angled up and to the right again, I'm going to lose my mind.
Okay, no, it's not that bad. So she's writing a lot.
She wrote a ton. Yeah, she actually wrote for a long time, and did swirls at the end.
Nice. Look at that. That's what I was talking about, right? That's crazy.
Also, it does
very
look like
weird.
different letters compared to the first one.
Yeah, it's the person that wrote Darren and the person that wrote that are not the same person.
I love how all the clips in this, it's like real conspiracy theories. They're all 360p.
Yeah, so just to be clear, this alone, I feel like is just a funny thing. But this, with the theory already existing and everything backing it up to this point, is like groundbreaking.
And the Emmy goes to...
She opens the thing, reads it.
Don Roy King.
She has no idea.
She doesn't have no idea. She's trying to sync up with her partner. She wants to make sure he sees it. This is not evidence that she can't read.
No, this is concrete evidence, Stanz. What do you mean?
Don Roy King.
They start at the same time, at the exact same frame.
No, he goes, he's like mouthing like, Dar, and she's like, oh, Don Roy King, yeah. If that was the only time an awards show that she doesn't read it out correctly, I'd be like, fair. If that was the only evidence.
But there was
Next
another
slide.
awards show where she also read incorrectly. Okay, let's see what we got.
The actor sci-fi fantasy is Josh Hutcherson.
Wait, does the other girl not? She doesn't read it either. It's just
no, both of them do. Both of the other two say it. And she just smiles and claps.
Josh Hutcherson.
She does not read it. This is stolen valor.
Josh Hutcherson. Oh, she's so excited because she sees it's Josh
No,
Hutcherson.
neither of the outsides say it. I feel like
she says it.
Josh Hutcherson.
She doesn't say anything. So theoretically, there's 2 cases of her at an awards show.
So many cases.
Not being able to do
Saying
it.
2 is crazy. There's multiple thousands of cases right now.
Yes.
That I have shown you, obviously.
No music.
No music? I don't even know what this is.
You made this.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you're excited for this one.
There's multiple singers with sheet music or lyrics in front of them on their music stand, and the camera pans over and she's got nothing on her music stand.
Right, because she actually put in the work to memorize it before. She's ready for
No,
this.
because she can't read, so what's the point
because
of
she can't
it being there
read.
anyway?
I see. I think she's just an overachiever.
Yeah, but she has to be because she can't read, Stanz. Okay.
Addressing the rumor.
This rumor has existed for like 4 years. She said this in an interview. You can click one more time. We get the picture that went along with the article to make it more credible.
I would agree. Glee, every single day. Sorry, I can't read. I knew my lines. Then there's a rumor online that I can't read or write. It's sad. It really is. I think often, if I were a man, a lot of this wouldn't be the case.
And instead of saying, I can read and write, she goes, I knew my lines. Which is crazy.
Got it. You think that
Yes,
she
you knew your lines.
wouldn't lie. You think that she is like bound to honesty. And so she said, I knew
Well, why
my
didn't
lines.
she say it then? That's crazy.
It is.
If she
It's so
if
below
she
her.
could read, she would just say that I read and learned my lines, but she knew her lines. She knew her lines. How did she know her lines? Because the producers read them out to her, obviously.
Someone had made a conspiracy video, 45-minute long video, trying to prove that I can't read or write. All right, what does this say? And that word. What is one day?
How insane is
It's
that?
actually so funny.
She's like, bet, all right, prove it then. What
Chatters
does
that
it
thought
say?
she could read are telling me to stop. Don't watch.
Because of this happening recently, there have been so many memes.
What? What did that say, Anaya?
What?
No!
What?
The little kid's really funny
What did
anyway.
that-
I can't remember the caption. What was the caption?
Oh,
What
Leah
was it
Michelle learning her lines for Glee. One of better Leah Michelle can't read videos. This person doesn't know grammar.
saying? They also got
Yeah, Leah Michelle goes to a museum.
Touching the void?
Void, yeah. She's my favorite.
Are you counting?
No.
That's pretty funny. Leah Michelle, when you ask her if she can read.
Let me think how I want to answer this.
It's yes or no.
That's a great question. Let me think how I want to answer this.
Leah Michelle trying to read her post.
Starts out meat, and then there's like other stuff.
Meet me in the parking garage, Frank.
Yeah?
Yeah. You clearly have a learning disability. What's the notes?
So the conclusion stands.
Yes.
Can she read?
Oh,
Is she
you
illiterate?
want me to make the conclusion?
Has the evidence
think
proven it?
it is so funny that I can't remember a single moment where she said, I can read. How have we gone through 30 slides and there's not one clip of her saying, I can read? It's always, how absurd is it? It's honestly, I think maybe she is a comedic genius because she doesn't deny it a single time. And all I need from her is to say that and I'll believe her. But right now, I have to say that if she doesn't deny it, it's probably true.
Yeah, she just has to say it once and then people will be like,
Yeah,
oh,
if she says it once, then we'll probably give up this goose chase.